A solid stance is the foundation of good shooting accuracy and control. There's a whole array of shooting stances out there, but what works for you may vary. Today we'll explore some of the most popular stances and help you decide which is right for you. My name is Parker and welcome to Range Rulerz. Let's get into it. Named after Jack Weaver, our first one is the Weaver stance. Here our feet are staggered, strong side foot back, and your body slightly turned to the side. It's great for managing recoil and maintaining a smaller profile. The second one is the isosceles stance. Our feet are parallel and shoulder width apart, with your body squared to the target. This stance is pretty straightforward and easier to learn. However, it's not going to be the most applicable, but we'll discuss more on that later. Our third one is more of a modified isosceles stance. This stance combines elements of both the Weaver and the isosceles. Here, your feet are slightly staggered and your body is angled towards the target, providing a balanced approach to recoil control and target engagement. So those are the few shooting stances that you can choose from. And before we continue, I want to share with you some resources that I believe can help take your shooting skills to the next level. First up, I've got a free checklist available that'll help you gather up everything that you'll need for your day at the range. And for those of you who are looking to dive deeper, I've compiled the majority of my knowledge in an ebook titled Troubleshoot Common Handgun Malfunctions. This ebook walks you through identifying and resolving common handgun issues along with essential maintenance and safety guides. It's a comprehensive resource that complements your training and practice. To get your hands on these resources, head on over to rangerulers.com or by clicking the link pinned in the comments below this video. So how do you find your perfect stance? Well, there are a few things that we'll have to consider. The first thing is comfort. Your stance should feel natural. If you're straining or feeling awkward, try adjusting your feet or your body until you find a more comfortable position. Number 2, recoil management. The right stance will help you manage recoil. Pay attention to how your body reacts as you fire and make adjustments as needed. If you're a smaller built person, you might adopt the Weaver stance to keep your center of gravity forward to help absorb that recoil. And for bigger people with more mass to absorb that recoil, you might get away just fine with the isosceles stance. Now the last thing is consistency. There's about a 100% chance that you've heard this saying before. Practice makes perfect. Once you find a stance that works for you, practice it consistently. This will help you build muscle memory and improve your shooting skills over time. And because of my stature, my preference is the Weaver stance. I tried the isosceles for a while and because of my stature, I just can't absorb the recoil quite as well as I can when I'm in the Weaver stance. Remember, the key is to find what works best for you and rock with it. Don't be afraid to experiment with different stances to help you find what's most natural and gives you the most control over your firearm. Don't forget to get your copies of my ebook and checklist at rangerulers.com. And if you need help learning how to properly grip a handgun, well, you can learn that by watching that video here.